All presidents are fighting about Bitcoin. This is my take on that. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys, wherever you are in this beautiful world. Whenever you're watching this video, welcome to the Bitcoin family channel. For the newcomers, my name is Didi. Yes, good morning from the amazing Spain, of course, over here, guys. In today's video, we're going to talk about the news. We're going to talk about a few charts and, yes, an inspirational quote, keeping it short but powerful, as I saw that a lot of you love these short 10-minute videos. Now, let's jump into the news first to show you exactly what I see and read when it comes to Bitcoin and presidents. In the news, guys, even Kamala Harris is now saying, hey, yes, we are going to look how we can turn around the negative attitude of the Democrats against Bitcoins and turn it into a positive attitude. So even Kamala Harris now wants to show, yes, we also support Bitcoin. Trump is saying already for a very long time, I like Bitcoin. Bitcoin needs to be integrated in the US. The US needs to be the biggest Bitcoin country of the world. Even Kennedy as well, very positive, even admitting, yes, I have all my capital in Bitcoin. So all these president candidates for the elections of 2024, so taking their seat in the White House in 2025, they are all Bitcoin positive. If you would have asked me this 5 years ago or 6 years ago, I would also have told you, hey guys, watch out, this will be an international debate. Next big war is going to be created about Bitcoin, and yes, all countries and presidents will be talking about it. But the moment that I said that in my videos a couple of years ago, people started laughing. People were like, Didi, you're a fool, you're crazy. That is never gonna happen. Wake up, we are here. Bitcoin is being discussed and used as a marketing tool by all the presidential candidates for 2024 elections. We arrived exactly at what I told you guys already in my book a lot of years ago. Even wrote this down on paper in the book. I made videos about it. I told you this is going to be the biggest asset of our lives, and it's going to be used by governments, and there will be in the far future a war that's going to be started about mining. They're not going to invade Iran or Iraq anymore for oil. They're going to invade Iran or Iraq or any of those other Bitcoin mining countries for the Bitcoin mines. That is how big Bitcoin is going to be in the future. It's not going to be just that asset. It's going to be the asset. The asset that all presidents need to admit to. It's the best money that has ever been created, that at the same time is a store of value that is better than gold. And when the Bitcoin market cap will beat that gold market cap in the future, that Bitcoin price will arrive at $1 million per Bitcoin. Maybe 800,000 US dollar per Bitcoin, maybe $1.2 million per Bitcoin. But we will go in those ranges, and we are still early. We are just getting started. This is your last sign to accumulate Bitcoin at these prices, 60K, 70K. Cheap as fuck if you ask me, because it won't take 10 years and we will be at 800K, 900K, $1 million per Bitcoin. All governments worldwide will start to understand it is the gold of the 21st century that you can use as a peer-to-peer cash. The most powerful asset we have ever seen in history, human history, maybe even galactic history. Bitcoin is the king, guys. Please understand how big this discussion is and how many other presidents all over the world are now seeing this discussion and also start to think about it. This is going to change the world forever. So you should be in Bitcoin now. But let's jump into the charts. Maybe you will understand the charts I'm going to share. The first chart for today, guys, is the 4-hour chart. Of course, the Bybit BTC USDT perpetual contract chart, because I mostly trade these pairs. Now, let's see over here. I told you a long time ago that those two yellow lines on the chart and that green line on top would become very important lines. I told you this a long time ago when we were still fighting the line and keeping that line of support over there already in May and even earlier, guys. And now again, those two lines become very important. Why? Because they are levels of support and resistance. We're fighting the top yellow line over there at 65K. We broke that. We came back to that bottom yellow line, then we broke that top yellow line again, and now we are searching for support on that top yellow line. If we keep support on that top yellow line, that is at 65,740, that would be an amazing, amazing support level as we are creating higher highs and higher lows in this move. Just see what is happening. I will start to draw to show you exactly with my brush over here. We go up, high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. This should become a higher low, and then that last higher high over there around that green line, that is the target in my opinion. And that green line at the moment is around over there 72,200 US dollar. I believe we can still go there with all this positive news. But let's zoom out and take a look at way more important charts. First important chart is this one. This one is showing us that there is a lot of liquidations happening around that 70k level. So if we go to 70k, around $74 million worth of Bitcoin will be liquidated. So normally we visit those levels just to get all those people liquidated. That's how it works. You can find these levels always on the liquidation heat maps. This chart is a zoomed out chart that is showing you, hey, every time we leave that accumulation phase, that cup, we explode into this new top. And that's in that orange circle. And in this accumulation phase, we break out, we have a downtrend towards that cup top again. You can see that blue line, and then we break up to a new all-time high. Look, in 2016 that happened with that blue line, in 2020 it happened, in 2024 it's also happening. We went up higher, we trend down again to the top of that cup, and when we touch that, we will leave that top of the cup into this new run all the way up into 2025. Just like I've been telling you already since 2023, the top will be in 2025. Also on this chart, guys, the Bitcoin stock to flow model, you can now see the second red dot, the dark red dot. Look to the left on this chart. What happened when the dots turned from blue to red? Every time you can see that the blue dot, the first red dot after it, was as high or a little bit lower than that blue dot, and then the next red dot became a little bit higher again, and then we crawled up to create light red dots into orange dots into yellow dots, and that yellow dot will be the top again. This is how it happens every time. Now we had a blue dot, a lower dark red dot, the second red dot is a little bit higher again. What do you believe that's going to happen? We are going to search and visit that gray line on top over there, guys. That is the target. We are going to go for that gray line, which is between 100,000 and 500,000 US dollars somewhere. Amazing target for Bitcoin. Last chart, the Bitcoin price performance since the cycle low. On this chart, you can see where we are at the moment. The dark black line, that is where we are at the moment. It's 2022 cycle. It will end in 2026, guys, in the bear market bottom again. But you can see where we are now. You can also see where we went to in 2018 to 2022, the 21 top and the 2017 top. That's that blue line, and the orange line is the 2021 top. We are now just before that all those other bull markets went up massively to create new all-time high tops. The orange line had a 2,000% run. That blue line had more than a 10,000% run in total. We are now with that black line in this sideways movement from the global cycle low all the way to that moment where we are 18 months. Cycle is always going sideways after the halving for 50 to 150 days, and from that moment that we pass by this 50 to 150 days, that cycle will pick up pace again and go up. At the moment we already performed with almost 400%. Could we double this to 800% and still end lower than that orange and that blue line? Yes. But doubling with 800% would mean that we would go to 140k. That's why I've been saying to you guys, the top will be between 120 and 140,000 US dollars for Bitcoin if you ask me. Pause the video and analyze this chart more if you want to understand it even better. I hope you really enjoyed those charts. Short term, yes, again, beautiful times to trade. There was a lot of liquidity in there in the market. We could trade all the way from 60 to 70, now back to 66. We can go up to 72 to 74 area. I think that's the target of all the patterns that we have seen. Long term, zoom out, look at that bigger picture. Bitcoin is becoming a trending topic among countries, among presidents, among the whole world. Bitcoin is not something that's just going to stop or end. It's going to grow bigger and become more popular and becoming more accessible, and it's going to be used more and more and more all over the world by everyone out there, guys. So if you understand that concept of a supply that is decreasing every 4-year cycle, a new daily supply from 450 to 225 to 112 to 60 bitcoins per day, newly created every 4-year cycle, less bitcoins come into the market. But the demand is growing tremendously. More and more people understand and hear about Bitcoin and have a demand for Bitcoin. Demand increasing, supply decreasing can only lead to the increase of the price. Simple as that. Zoom out, buy each and every dip. Now, let's jump into the last part of the video. The last part for today, I'm going to keep it a little bit short because I still need to get settled in over here. And guys, I promise I will get back on track and make more videos again. But the quote for today is, don't worry about a thing, cause every little thing is gonna be alright. It's very simple, guys. In life, every little thing is gonna be alright. You just must not worry about everything every day. Let some things go. Just like Frozen, let it go. I'm not going to sing that song, Let It Go. You can try it, but I'm not going to sing Let It Go. But sometimes in life, you just need to let go and trust on life for everything to be all right. You can stress about little things, you can stress about big things, but life will happen as life needs to happen. So don't worry about a thing, because every little thing is going to be all right. Short but powerful quote that I really love. I also love the song, of course, Bob Marley, but that's what I want to end the video with today. I hope you really enjoyed today's video. If you did enjoy the video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment. What did you think about the charts, the news, and the end quote? I wish you an amazing Monday, an amazing week. Tomorrow, probably filming again with my DJI setup. I need to unpack all of that stuff and then get back on track with the normal videos again. Let me know, do you prefer these 10-minute videos or do you prefer the 20-minute videos? Because very important for me to understand what kind of content I need to create for you to be watching my videos. Thanks, wish you an amazing day, see you tomorrow again, and